Hey y'all, Jesse Kalen coming at you with a weekly Zodiac Energy Oracle Psychic reading, because that's what these always are, for the week of June 18th in 2018. The new moon just happened on June 13th. These are being posted the day after the new moon happened, but there is we're starting to see the effects of this new moon, so that is heavily present throughout all of the readings. And also it's my birthday week, so I thought I'd share with y'all. I'm a Gemini cusp Cancer. I'm literally on the day in between, so there's that. And join me on Facebook or Instagram for daily card pulls. If you want a personal reading or a healing Reiki session with me, send me an email. It's donation based, so after you receive the service, pay what you can, if you can. All right? Okay, that's it. I will see y'all for your divine message. What's up, Virgos? All right. So for your spread this week, I'm using the Fairy Oracle by The Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle by Lucy Cavendish and Selena Fenich. Let's see what's magic is going on in your land with this new moon. Whew. Ooh. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Overall tone, we have snail's pace, and the number is 22, which is a spiritual learning number. Whatever you are currently going through, whatever emotions are arising, whatever, it's going to be a stressful week. It's going to be fairly strenuous. So, to the soul, and therefore to your outer reality. I feel like a lot of patience is going to be worn thin. All right, and that's why the universe, the earth actually, is what I just heard. The earth is telling you to slow down. Yes, you don't have to leap forward. You don't have to catch up with your feet. You can tell your feet to stop and let your emotions catch up with you. All right. So some of you may be running away from something in the emotional realm. A version, an echo of your childhood self trying to tell you something that you've been ignoring for however long. And so now is the time to let it catch up with you. Okay? Now's the time to not be afraid to slow down and listen to what the universe is trying to tell you. Stolen in her sleep. Unaware, unconscious, unawakened. This is in the beginning of the week. Stolen in her sleep, however, okay, yeah. So there is potential for you to be carried away with the life and the illusion that you've created for yourself in this dream world. All right, this is an indication that the reality you've created is not connected to the reality. That's why the earth is speaking to you in the overall tone. What is it about this reality that you've pretended does not exist? You're wearing rose-colored glasses to make something easier on yourself, and you put yourself at risk for losing a lot, in this reality and affecting by living in a different reality. You're at risk for disconnecting from genuine connections in favor of dream connections, in favor of a dream reality, in favor of not dealing with what this reality has to bring you. You have to allow yourself to allow it to catch up to you. Right? Where is the original ripple of allowance? What is the true allowance you need to do to allow life to show you something? Right? So, but there is hope here. There is hope for the vast majority, for the collective of this. This is where you start, but this is not where you end up this week. All right? In the middle, you have mother and daughter, and I just love how both of these cards are sleeping, eyes closed. But there is connection. So even though you are in this, you're starting off in this sleepy state, you're starting off in this dream world, you have connection in that dream world. Your guardian angels, your guides, they can talk to you no matter where your mind is. They can talk to you, through you, for you, by you. And that's the thing about synchronicity. That's the thing about clairvoyance. That's the thing about being connected into that world. So mother and daughter, mothering, teaching, sharing knowledge, nurturing, self-worth. Your inner child will be able to speak to you no matter what your current mental state is in. No, because this is your mental state, but this is your emotional state this week. And so your emotional state, ruled by this new moon in super new moon in Gemini that is happening this week, that will have lasting effects over the next 2 months. This is your inner child being able to teach you in any energetic state that you are currently in. So in the middle of the week, you will be inspired by children as well, especially if you have children. Watching them grow, there's going to be a trigger there. And even if you don't have children, being out and about in your daily life, you might see a young child. What is your initial emotional reaction? What is being triggered here by your inner child in direct reflection to or from a child? All right. So there is going to be a synchronicity. It will be heavily revolved around children. Your inner child will be triggered. You are to go with this emotion. You are to understand and accept that this has something to teach you, to learn from, to evolve from/with. Because then you have the Grail Fairy, fertility, the return of life, health, and life cycles. You can begin again. This cycle does not have to define you. Okay, there it is. It does not have to define you. It does not have to define your future. You can become aware, right? The beginning of life cycles. Wake up. Knock, knock. Who's there? Who's there? And then actually listening. And then, oh, okay. That's what's up. That's what's happening. This is what I have to deal with. And being ready to deal with it. Being very, very almost ready to deal with it. This is a level of acceptance. You know, you're still laying in bed, eyes just woken up, you're still sleepy. It's a heavy sleep. You've been under this illusion for a very long time, it feels like. Or for the gravity of it. It's like your eyes were very, very shut. So it doesn't matter for the length of time. The amount of damage done is the same. And so waking up to this, give yourself time, rub your eyes, stretch it out a little, accept the transition and the new circumstance, but be ready to face the day. And that's the return to life, health and life cycles. The return to life, you know, it's and you can have help. You can have your cup of coffee. You can have your chit chat with your morning friends, whatever you need, but get going. Sooner or later, you have to leave that phase behind and start to do the work of the day. All right? All right. There you go. That's it for this week. Thank you so much for being here. Great reading. I feel very good about this. Good luck with your transition. I'm here if you need me. And yes, I will talk to you all very soon. Peace.